This video describes how to change permissions for users on the Big Red Cloud. Permissions can now be assigned to users on a company level for Big Red Cloud. Any existing users will automatically have full permissions and rights in the cloud. Any new users that are set up will automatically be assigned full permissions also. As an administrator, you can change the permissions for your user. To do this, you click into the Administration tab, Users API, and then into Company Access. We now have a new tab here which says Permissions. If I click in here, I can see the security role is user. If I click on the drop down, I'll see there's an option for read only. For the moment, we'll just leave it as user. You can simply untick as you wish. So if I don't want this user to have options to read or write within the cache book, I can just tick read and the write option will automatically be unticked. You can't have write option without the read option. I can just give them read only option by ticking it here, and then the write will be unticked. This means that they'll be able to view information in the cache book, but they won't be able to add or delete or amend any of the information. I'm going to untick this altogether. For the payments book then, I'm going to leave the option for read and untick for write, which means they'll be able to view all the information in the payments book but not add any information. For the sales book, I'm going to untick both options as well. If you move down, you'll see other options for reports. In here, there's not an option for read or write, just simply allow. So either you can see the report or not. So I will untick the options for the cache book, which means that the user will not be able to see these reports at all. And I'll also do the same for the bank accounts. Once you're finished and you've made all of the changes, just click Save. For this same user on the second company, Big Red Cloud Test 2, I'm going to click in here into the permissions and change them to just read only. This takes out the write option altogether and leaves them option to see everything within the Big Red Cloud, but just be able to read it. Obviously, if you didn't want them to have access to certain books within there, you just simply untick as I've shown here. For the moment, I'll let this user have read-only options for everything in the Big Red Cloud. Again, once you're finished, just click on Save. So I have unticked a number of options for these users. Now let's take a look and see how the user sees this information. So you just need to log on to the administration account. I'm just going to click over to a different browser, and here's my user. So starting off with the Big Red Test Company 1, if I click on Open, we see that the options for the cache book and the sales book are no longer there. The payments book is there, but there are no options to add, change or delete within here. So you will just, as a user, be able to look at any of the information that might be in here. I also took out the bank detail reports and the bank account information reports for bank reconciliation, bank account controlled accounts, everything like that. So none of those reports are shown here. If I log out of this and go into the second company, the Big Red Cloud Test 2, this is the one I made read only, and if I open this, I can see all of my books, but if I click through them, I'll see there's no option to change or delete within any of my books, just the option to view information. So it's just a matter of clicking through, and there's no option to amend or change. At any point, the user can see what permissions that they have by clicking up into their name and then user permissions. You can see here everything that they have access to. So I can see there's only an option for read only as per the security role, and I can see everything that I have read only for. If I hit cancel, exit this company and go into the other company, and again click in here into user permissions, I can see that the cache book is no longer shown, it's not read or write. The sales book, again, read or write is unticked, and the payments book is unticked. So there's no cash book. In here, I won't be able to amend or change anything. It's just simply showing me what I have access to. If there's any issue and you want to change the information, it will be down to the administrator to go back in and assign the permissions again. This video described how to change permissions in the Big Red Cloud. Thank you for watching.